Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Sooners will kick it away to get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Hoffman. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So Ohio State's return team not doing the offense any favors there. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. And man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Testing the right side here. Fights off a defender. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Receiver makes the grab. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Hawk. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Sooners offense gets their first crack now. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. It puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. Bringing it back, it's Hoffman. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And now the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hurtado. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put...
He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. 1st down in great scoring position. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down of the 46. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that 1st down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Picks up the 1st, looking for more. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the grab. It's Morales. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense in hurry-up mode. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Oklahoma. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pulls it in. It's Hoffman. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the Sooners will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Throws to the tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. He's got some room. Can he get there? And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. The Sooners come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On the return, it's Hoffman. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made by the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Looking to pass here on second down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Got him. He's sacked.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. When he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy in.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And this one is caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
Looking to throw again. The tight end has got it. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after them.
And that pass rush has trapped them into sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Throw to the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After consecutive losses, they did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Morales. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ohio Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Our kickoff team is on the field to root this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Send the back in motion. Handoff from the shotgun. A change of direction. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. With the return, it's Hoffman. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Morales. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And it's good right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. First down and 10 now. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 20. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking downfield, it's Wolf. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Wolf. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Morales. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. It's a fumble. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. To the air. It's Wolf. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him. 2nd and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds his target. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Ramos. And they're able to get him down. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Runs right over the defender. No shot to bring him down. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And that run produces a decent gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Hurtado. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Buckeyes look at a cash in the red zone.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's an option look. Oh, the ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
powers through a tackle. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. To throw, it's Wolf. Tries the right with a quick throw, and he's got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. On first down, it's play action. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Looking to chuck it again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down. If this linebacker doesn't lower the blower, great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. He went backwards on first down, so second and long at the 24. Back to pass. It's Wolf. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Pitches to the back. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now the lineup to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pressure, nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back, it's Wolf. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Offense getting set up, here's second down. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. Man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's a wide open receiver, complete. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's swarmed by the defense. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Dropping back, it's Wolf. And it's caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He's escaping the pocket now. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware.
Looking for a deep completion. What a diving catch way downfield. Big game. The offense operating at peak efficiency. Come to the line again. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Getting set. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks in. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and another incompletion. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Ortiz. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football game. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. To throw, it's Wolf. The ball is caught, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Gets into space at the 50. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. Just pounding away for another big gain. Kirk, you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
It took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play was stale. And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after the completion. The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pump over the middle. It's Hurtado. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Back to throw. It's Wolf. Running out of time in the pocket. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
And that's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. And there's the handoff. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's the throw deep downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages. A demolition, an evisceration. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Back to pass. It's Wolf. Pass complete on a crossing route. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Kirk. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.